Why are we afraid? Is there something out there? Do unknown things live among us? For centuries, our ancestors feared the dark. So do monsters in the supernatural exist. Take the eerie case of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. What was the strange flying thing that was seen there, known as Mothman? It was gray in color, had red glowing eyes, and a 10-foot wingspan. In this town of Point Pleasant, residents say something used to attack motorists at night along this road that passed a government complex. Whatever it was, it eventually disappeared. But researchers now return to the abandoned buildings where the sightings originally took place.
Where people supposedly saw Mothman. These are the kinds of areas where people have been spotting Mothman the most. Along lonely roads like these, people see lots of things at night.
When I've been out there investigating these cases, I found out that, for the most part, a lot of these cases are hoaxes, frauds, media hype, that sort of thing. A lot of times you'll run into a case and there'll be a lot of people who will talk and fill you up with anything you want to know about it. But when you start checking out things, when you start doing the hard research, getting to the core of things, you find out that there's not that much there. However, in some cases, you're going to find something that will surprise you a lot of times.
Point Pleasant is in Mason County, West Virginia, bordering with Ohio. Several bridges span the Ohio River right across from Gallipolis, Ohio. In 1966 and 67, a series of strange stories about winged creatures flowed from Point Pleasant, all seeming to be connected with an old abandoned explosives factory a few miles outside of town. On November 15th, around midnight, a local couple saw the Mothman for the first time in a place known as the TNT area. The echoes of a factory long since abandoned. Explosives for World War II were manufactured here. These large structures appear all over the TNT area. With its desolate bunkers and miles of peculiar landscapes, the TNT plant has all the elements to inspire a horror story.
The first reported sighting of Mothman took place in mid-November 1966. Two couples were riding around in a 57 Chevy in the McClintock Wildlife Reserve. Now this is near the old TNT plant. When they passed the old TNT plant, they saw the creature, a bird-like humanoid with glowing red eyes. They took off. They were scared. The bird flew very close over top of them, and it followed them till they got to the main highway. They were still scared, and they went back into town. They returned. They got their courage back and headed back to the wildlife reserve area. But on their way back there, on the main highway, they ran into it again. But this time, it took off across a field flying and wasn't seen again until the next night.
The original witnesses described the entity as being more bird-like than moth-like. It was known as the bird around Point Pleasant, getting the name Mothman, probably because of its gray color.